Hello from Panama City. This is my first time in the city and in Panama, so I'm very excited to check it out for the next 5 days. I'll be here exploring. I'm also here during Carnival because I forgot that was a big Caribbean celebration as well. So they've already started celebrating in the streets. It's been going all weekend long supposedly, but I can't wait to check it out over the next couple days. For tonight, I might just take it easy, grab some dinner, and I think the hostel is having a rooftop party around 10, which I might check out because I'm staying at Viajero hostels, which they have a chain of hostels all throughout Latin America. And this is the first one in Panama and in Panama City. I'm very excited to see what it's all about because I've heard such good things. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I have a lot of plans for the next few days and hopefully we'll make some friends to do some exploring with. But if not, I've got plenty of things on my list to do. So looking forward to it. Good morning. If I'm being honest, I did not get a lot of sleep last night. I'm not sure if it's because of Carnival or if it's just always like this, but it was loud and rowdy, which is fine. I had earplugs, I got to sleep some of the time. So anyway, I'm up early this morning. I'm thinking of doing the walking tour with the hostel, which they normally leave around 10 a.m. every morning, so I'll have to be back here by then. Right now, the most important thing is grabbing some food. The restaurant last night was super fun. And I'm so glad I threw it out in the group chat to see if anyone wanted to join me, and I had a couple people come and join me. So that was very fun. Enjoyed the restaurant a lot. It was smaller portions, which was okay. The food was pretty good, but I'm still hungry. So I think that's the first thing on my list for this morning. And let's get going. So I went to Colombia with the Ultimate Break back in 2023. Absolutely loved it. We finished in Cartagena, and this reminds me so much of that style of buildings, architecture, energy. But I have to say, so far, I might like this even better, which is a big, bold statement. So I'm looking forward to the rest of my stay here, and we're excited to do a solo trip again. Changing my plans a little bit because I was served a bit later for breakfast and wasn't able to make the walking tour at 10. And I've been kind of checking the weather for this week before I arrived, and it seems like in the afternoon hours there is rain and thunderstorms most days of this week. I'm thinking that'll probably put a dent in some of my plans, including the catamaran cruise that I really want to go to on Wednesday, but we'll see if it ends up getting canceled, and it's for safety reasons, obviously, I understand. For now, I think I'm gonna have just a chill, easy day to kind of settle in a little bit. It is currently raining outside, so, we'll just relax, and hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to do a few more things. I definitely have some plans on my itinerary this week, so a few things will be inside, and I think that should be no problem. Otherwise, I'll just kind of be winging it throughout the week. The weather seems to be holding out, which is good. So I think I'm gonna join the Panama Canal tour that is happening this afternoon at 3, and we'll get to check off a major bucket list item for me. So let's get going. I'll link this tour in the description because our guide Jordy did a great job of showing us around and explaining the history of the canal. It was so cool to see how the process of the locks and the changing water levels work. Afterward, I joined the few other people on my tour for dinner at a rooftop near the hostel, and the views were amazing. We were just about to call it a night when we found this museum experience on the second floor of the building. Each room was different and it's free, so highly recommend a visit. I'm not sure what I'm walking into. Oh, they said cold. It's cool. Oh, we gotta kick it in the goal! Yeah! Figured I'd wake up to see the sunrise anywhere because I'm going on a little walking tour to Incon Hill today. So hopefully we're going to see some animals because apparently the morning is the best time to see them and when they're usually still most active. So let's get going. Got back from the Incon Hill. I'm really glad I did it. We saw, I would say, a good amount of animals. I mean, it was still tough to see them because it's early. We saw a toucan, we saw a couple of the TT monkeys, they call them, because they're itty bitty tiny and have the long tails. And then we saw a couple sloths as well. So I would say it's definitely worth it to go. It's a quick drive from the city. It was probably about 5 minutes, and then just hiked up, and it was great to go in the morning because it was already hot and humid. The views from up there of the city as well are incredible. Cannot recommend that more for photos. So great way to start the morning. Gonna eat some breakfast, and then the same guy, Jordy, I'm gonna see him for the third time because he's doing a walking tour around Casco Viejo. So that's gonna be how we start today.
Here in Panama, the most expensive Panama hat in the world is this.
we actually finished the walking tour, and at the beginning he told us about the San Miguel, Mercado de San Miguel, the San Miguel Market, that maybe wouldn't be open today because today is Mardi Gras and it's the last day of Carnival with big celebrations. Things have actually been so quiet walking around. There's hardly anybody out on the streets, which I appreciate. But we're here because they have this stand in the back of the meat market that's especially for fish and chicken dishes, and so I want to try the mahi mahi with coconut rice. Very excited. So we came all the way back to try some juice, and she has like 8 to 10 different types. I got the maracuya, which is passion fruit, and it's probably one of the best things I've ever tried. I'm so excited. So I rested for a bit while the rain was going on this afternoon. It's stopped, I think, for the rest of the day, and it's looking nice and sunny again. So I'm going out back to where we went for the walking tour just to explore around a little bit. So I actually really enjoyed the dinner place that I went to. The Japanese Peruvian fusion was very good. Had an amazing sushi roll, and now because it's Mardi Gras, it's the last night of Carnival, they're hosting a meet and drink in the co-working space here, and then we're all going out for Carnival. I figure I might as well, since I'm here, just to see what it's like. So let's get going.
To have memories. That's something I really appreciate.
Good morning. No, of course I'm totally not hungover from last night. Panamanian Carnival was very interesting, not as big a party as I think we were expecting. It was more chill and relaxed, and people were, very friendly, like not pushing, shouting. It was the perfect night just to go out and have a little bit of fun. So really enjoyed that, and it seems like the catamaran cruise is going to happen rain or shine is what they say. So I'm on my way over there to the port right now. we had our little swim stop earlier and I jumped off, but it was definitely way colder than I thought it would be. Now we're stopping at Boca Island and we have about 2 hours to kind of explore the town, or you can park at the beach and just enjoy a beach day, which I think might be the plan. I'm not normally the person to rock up to a beach and buy a beach trip for the day, but it seemed like the thing to do, and he gave me a deal for being part of the Red Catamaran group, so yeah, sure, why not? Yesterday because I was having quite a bit of fun with the people that I met on the catamaran cruise. We ended up going to grab drinks after it was over because the rain came in. So we did that. I came back, showered, got ready for dinner, and then went out with the people that I met for Carnival the night before. So that was super fun. And I definitely got a little bit red yesterday, which wasn't planned, but you know, it's Panama, whatever. This morning, I'm probably just gonna grab something quick from Cafe Unidos, and I don't really have any plans until this afternoon. So I think I might just relax and chill by the pool, which I haven't got a chance to do yet, or do some more exploring, we'll see. And then I leave tomorrow, so I'm trying to make the most of my last 2 days here. For the last couple days, I've done so many things that I feel like I've seen pretty much everything that I wanted to see in Panama City, and so far I'm really loving it here. I absolutely adore this hostel. It's so social and the people have been incredible so far. So yeah, this trip has been amazing and definitely a great decision that I've made. Extra busy today. There's a lot of traffic in the center of town, so, and it's about to rain, so I think I'm gonna pop in to grab some food. I'm just heading now to the Museo de la Mola, which I think we learned is the art style of the indigenous people here. Well, I'll learn more about it quickly, but it's very humid, so I think it's going to rain soon. Honestly, that was beautiful. I don't know why you would miss out on your trip here since it only took about 20 to 30 minutes. It's free and they give you a lot of information about the history of the people and the artwork. And I missed the rain while I was inside, so I think it's a win-win. Kind of bummed that the weather wasn't better for my last full day. It ended up being pretty stormy the rest of the afternoon, and then it's just starting to clear up right now. so it's fine. I just kind of rested and got my things together, and then I went out to watch the sunset from the rooftop, which was very nice. But now I'm going to try out a dinner place, which once again, having sushi, but it's one of my favorite cuisines. So I've heard it also has a speakeasy, and supposedly it's pretty good. I will be bringing my friend Shay along with me, and we'll give you the review, I guess. Trying not to think about the fact that this is my last morning in Panama City because I absolutely loved my time here. I didn't realize this before because this wasn't the plan, but I spent the majority of my time in Casco Viejo or Casco Antiguo, however you want to say it. So I still have to come back and see so much more on the outskirts of the city, like the main old town where I've been staying. And there's also a few towns close by and experiences to do, so I will definitely be back here. But for now, I'm gonna walk around and take a couple more photos since there was a few streets that I wanted to go back to and see in the morning, and then have some breakfast and basically get ready to go. That place is so good. We actually went there for dinner on the first night I was here. I would say the brunch was even better, so highly recommend it if you're in the area. The hostel's right up the street, so perfect for food. I just checked out of the hostel, which honestly I'm so sad about, but after this I'm going to Viajero in Mexico City. So now that I know I love the hostel chain, I can't wait to check that out. But right now I think there's a thunderstorm rolling in. I'm actually heading to my last experience that I booked before I'm leaving, and it's what I'm particularly excited about. So glad I did that. Such an incredible experience. I got to taste so much chocolate. If you're in Panama City, you have to go to the Main.